Hi guys, I hope you're doing good. Embark on an unsettling exploration into the realm of the world's most dangerous prison inmates. Join us as we unravel the stories that transcend the ordinary, delving into the lives and notorious deeds of individuals whose names echo with fear and infamy within the confines of high-security penitentiaries. Get ready for a gripping journey into a world where darkness and danger converge behind the prison walls. Let's get into this. Jason Burnham, known as the Eyeball Man, garnered notoriety due to his striking appearance. His right eye was inked entirely black, while an eerie eyeball tattoo adorned his forehead. In 2012, after being discovered hiding in a hotel, Burnham unleashed gunfire at two police officers, injuring one. This incident led to his arrest and subsequent sentencing to 22 years in prison in 2015. His charges encompassed attempted murder, car theft, and burglary, all fueled by his harrowing addiction to heroin. The media highlighted his startling appearance, which added an extra layer of intrigue to his criminal profile. The tattooed eyeball on his face seemed to epitomize the daring and bizarre nature of his actions, casting him as an enigmatic figure amidst his tumultuous criminal escapades. Joseph James DeAngelo, infamously known as the Golden State Killer, stands out among the most notorious incarcerated individuals globally. Dubbed with the ninth alias Golden State, DeAngelo terrorized communities between 1974 and 1986, perpetrating an alarming spree of crimes. His heinous acts included the murder of 13 individuals, the assault of over 50 women, and approximately 120 burglaries. Following a chilling hiatus, advancements in genealogy, and crucial DNA evidence led to his apprehension in 2018 at the age of 72, reviving the cold case that had long haunted investigators. DeAngelo's unsettling history as a former police officer in the 1970s amplifies the disturbing nature of his actions. His eventual guilty plea to 13 counts of first-degree murder and 13 counts of kidnapping solidified his life imprisonment without the possibility of parole, securing his place among the world's most menacing inmates. Surinder Kohli. In a haunting series of events between 2005 and 2006, the city of Noida, India, witnessed a harrowing wave of missing children, overlooked despite parental pleas. The arrest of Noida businessman Moninder Singh Pandar and his aide Surinder Kohli in 2006, initially linked to the murder of a sex worker, unraveled a horrific truth. Investigation led to the grim discovery of multiple juvenile remains, eventually totaling over 19 victims. Kohli confessed to a string of murders and atrocious acts. He received a death sentence on 13 murder counts, though pending. Courts absolved Pandar of direct involvement in the killings, but sentenced him to 7 years for soliciting sex workers. The Natari killings, originating from the unearthing of 8 skeletal children's remains in a Nathari house drain, were shrouded in accusations of cannibalism, pedophilia, rape, and organ trafficking, marking Kohli as one of the world's most chilling and dangerous incarcerated individuals. Joanna Deni. In 2013, Joanna Deni orchestrated a series of fatal stabbings, claiming the lives of 3 men in Cambridgeshire, England, while also attacking 2 unrelated individuals elsewhere who managed to survive. Deni selectively targeted the 3 murder victims, contrasting with the randomness of the 2 surviving victims who were innocently walking their dogs. Her calculated actions were meticulously planned, with an alleged intent to carry out a total of 9 murders. During her incarceration, authorities discovered a disturbing escape plan devised by Deni, which chillingly involved utilizing a wounded or deceased guard's finger to bypass biometric security measures on doors. Additionally, she posed a significant threat within the prison environment, issuing death threats to fellow inmates, resulting in their transfers. Deni's systematic violence and alarming scheming while in custody underscore the depths of her malicious intent and pose ongoing challenges to prison security and inmate safety. Charles Cullen, a graduate of nursing school in 1986, embarked on a 16-year career across several hospitals in New Jersey and Pennsylvania. Regrettably, his tenure as a nurse was marked by administering fatal doses of various substances to multiple patients. Arrested in 2003, he was found responsible for the deaths of 29 individuals, with suspicions of causing numerous other fatalities and complications. The verdict? 18 consecutive life sentences without the possibility of parole. Often referred to as an angel of death or angel of mercy, a stark irony considering his malevolent actions, Cullen cited pain relief for patients as a motive. However, investigations revealed that not all of his victims were terminally ill, casting a chilling light on the extent of his sinister intentions and marking him as a chilling figure among medical professional serial killers. Robert Mudley. Robert Mudley, a British serial killer, faced charges for 3 murders and 1 manslaughter occurring from 1974 to 1978. His victims were all alleged or convicted offenders themselves. A man who approached Mudley, a fellow patient at Broadmoor Psychiatric Hospital, and 2 inmates at Wakefield Prison. Mudley justified his actions, asserting that his targets, specifically sex offenders, were the only ones who should dread him. In 1983, authorities deemed him unfit for general prison population, relocating him to solitary confinement where he has remained ever since. Despite an attempt to seek some form of in-prison liberty in 2000, his plea was denied, cementing his status as an inmate in perpetual isolation. David Burkowitz. Dubbed the Son of Sam, David Burkowitz initiated his crime spree in 1975 by stabbing 2 women in New York's Bronx. Over the span of 2 years until 1977, Burkowitz claimed the lives of 6 individuals and injured 11 others. During his reign of terror, he taunted the NYPD and a journalist from the Daily News with ominous letters, introducing himself as the Son of Sam in the initial correspondence. His notorious presence haunted New York City as he invaded law enforcement despite multiple assaults until his eventual capture in 1977. Upon pleading guilty, Burkowitz received 6 consecutive life sentences. Despite embracing evangelical Christianity later on, his newfound faith does not absolve the grievous acts he committed, leaving an indelible mark on the memory of the late 70s era and earning him infamy as a remorseless figure in criminal history. Joaquin El Chapo Guzman. Joaquin El Chapo Guzman, a former leader of the Sinaloa cartel, had entrenched himself in cartel operations since the 1970s. His criminal saga was punctuated by multiple captures and audacious escapes, culminating in his extradition to the US in 2017. Confined to a supermax prison in Colorado, Guzman faced an extensive array of charges, ranging from drug trafficking and violent crimes to orchestrating hits through hired assassins, money laundering, and collusion with corrupt officials. His history of evasions marked a dramatic 13-year manhunt after his initial escape in 2001, only to repeat the feat in 2015 before his eventual recapture in 2016. Sentenced to a life term plus 30 years, Guzman's notoriety as El Chapo symbolizes an era of criminal enterprise, a potent figure whose legacy embodies the dark realms of drug trade, violence, and corruption. Charles Bronson. Charles Bronson, distinct from the renowned actor, gained notoriety primarily as a violent inmate within the penal system. Originally named Michael Gordon Peterson, he acquired the moniker Charles Bronson during a brief stint as a bare-knuckle boxer in 1987, courtesy of a promoter. Peterson's turbulent journey began in his teenage years when, at the age of 13, he engaged in criminal activities, aligning himself with a group of robbers. His criminal record burgeoned with multiple arrests, encompassing offenses ranging from crashing a stolen truck to burglary and armed robbery. Since 1993, Bronson has remained incarcerated due to ongoing infractions committed within the prison milieu. His history involves numerous transfers, precipitated by instances of violence directed at both fellow inmates and prison staff. Dennis Rader. Dennis Rader, known as the BTK Killer, etched himself into the annals of American crime as one of its most malevolent serial murderers. Over a haunting 17-year span from 1974 to 1991, Rader ruthlessly claimed the lives of 10 individuals, including 4 members of a family and 6 women. Similar to the notorious Son of Sam, he engaged in eerie communication by sending letters and poems to both law enforcement and media outlets. The chilling silence surrounding the BTK case persisted after his last murder in 1991 until Rader resurfaced in 2004, reigniting fear by mailing parcels containing bound dolls among other items to the public and press. Astute investigation following this communication resurgence ultimately led to his apprehension in 2005. Rader received 10 consecutive life sentences and now endures a solitary confinement, a haunting figure awaiting the inevitability of his fate behind prison walls. Thank you for joining us on this chilling journey through the lives of some of the world's most dangerous prison inmates. Their dark and twisted stories reveal the haunting depths of human behavior and the unsettling reality that exists behind high-security penitentiaries. Which of these inmates' tales unsettle you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for more gripping content. Until next time, stay safe and keep exploring the intriguing world of true crime.